Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to your own channel Meedu Study. I am your friend Ashutosh from IIM Indore, and friends, as you all know, Meedu Study is your own channel in which we discuss various management topics and subjects in a very simple manner. Friends, our today's video is from one of the most favorite modules, which is HRM or Human Resource Management. You might remember in HRM we are going through the journey a candidate goes through, a person goes through in a company. We discussed about human resource management, the planning, recruitment, selection, orientation, induction, training, development, appraisals, everything. And after that, one of the most important, I would say, component which remains now is compensation and rewards. Because see, every person compensation as well as reward that he gets during the job is important. So first of all, we will discuss what compensation is, different theories, different components, and in next video discuss about the rewards part. Let us begin, my dear friends. First of all, like we do for any topic, we discuss what the topic is all about. So first of all, let us understand the concept of compensation. So when someone says the word compensation, one thinks that it is the salary or wage that person is getting, but that is not true. Compensation is not only salary plus wage, but also include the direct and indirect rewards and benefits, and different forms of compensation are there. So apart from salaries and wages, other benefits which are getting in the organization, all of that includes total known as compensation. Now there are three different parts, sorry. One is direct financial compensation, indirect financial compensation, and then non-financial one. So first of all, direct financial compensation. It mainly includes pay received by employee in form of wages, salaries, bonuses, commission at regular interval. So direct financial means monetary directly which you are getting. So at the month end, the wage and salary that you are getting, the bonus that you are getting, the commission that you are getting, that is known as direct financial compensation. Then indirect financial compensation. So indirect financial compensation means something which is in financial part, but indirectly, means not at every month end salary you are getting, but that is also available. The benefits that you are getting, the leaves that you are getting, retirement plan. So at retirement certain amount you will get, educational facility which company is providing, all that are indirect financial. Then is third part, which is non-financial. So when we say non-financial, means not related to money, not related to monetary. It mainly includes opportunities offered by organization to employees for career development and advancement. It also includes opportunities for recognition as well as work environment and conditions. So apart from monetary benefits which you are getting, career development, career advancement, companies helping you develop your career, it is giving you training, it is giving you some sort of education, it is giving you some sort of courses to go through, it is providing a career path to you. All those are basically non-financial compensation, and it also includes the recognition that you get as part of work. So all this includes compensation, these three things. Now why is compensation significant? Facilitating recruitment and selection. So see, whenever a new job openings come up, the first thing, a consultant call you that there is opening in this particular company, first thing that you will ask him is what is the salary, what is the package, because compensation is actually that important. Apart from company name, location and all, the one of the most important factors which is there is the compensation part. Then retaining employees. So any employee would like to work in a company if it is taking care of the this pocket part, because see, every person is working to take care of himself, his family and his needs. So to retain employee, the compensation is a very important part. If company is not providing proper compensation, sooner or later the person will leave. Boosting employee motivation. Proper compensation helps the employee to remain motivated, and for long term the employee remains connected with the organization. Eliminating pay discrimination. So say one important part of compensation is that there should not be pay discrimination within the company and out within the industry as well. When I say within the company, person who are at a manager level, whether he is in the operations part or in the factory or in the HR, marketing, finance, any department, some certain bracket should be there. Then when I say within industry, if you are into, for example, paint industry, 4 players are there. So a area sales manager of your organization should be getting more or less similar to what ASM of different companies are giving. Otherwise person will definitely switch. Defining job hierarchies. So compensation also helps in defining job hierarchies. Many a times you will find that the person is telling that in this particular company, in executive band you get salary in this package, in manager band you get it in this package and all. So this is basically defining job hierarchies. Now discuss about components of compensation. So when we say components of compensation, there are two main parts, base and supplementary compensation. When we say base compensation can further be divided into three brackets. Basic pay are basically the wages and salary that you are getting. Allowances, TA, DA and HRA. TA traveling allowance, DA dearness allowance and HRA house rent allowance. Then the direct benefits, direct incentives in form of commission, bonus, long-term incentives. So many work models basically work on this commission part, that if you will do this much part of business, this percentage you get, that is basically commission. Then bonus, some sort of bonus that you are giving to employees. Supplementary compensation can be divided into two parts. One is the fringe benefits. Fringe benefits are basically your retirement benefits, safety, security benefits which are provided by the organization. And then the indirect incentives. Indirect incentives basically are perquisites, employee stock options. So mainly MNCs and the companies which are into IT domain, e-com domain, for example Amazon, Microsoft, Google, they believe in this model of giving stock options because they want the employee to be connected and they want the employee to believe that if I work and if I make the organization grow, then I will also grow, I will also get benefit. It is fair enough also, na? Means if you are working in a new company and you are working for the growth, you should be rewarded for that. And that is why this employee stock option is becoming one of the important parts in today's compensation structure. Now let us discuss about the theories of compensation. Two most important theories that have been developed are reinforcement theory and equity theory. Both of them we have discussed in OB. Now let us discuss and apply them in HRM. First of all, reinforcement theory. So it was propounded by Skinner and is based on the fact that behavior can be changed by repeating an internal or external stimulus. So if you keep on providing some certain stimulus, whether it is within or whether it is outside, the response will change. Equity theory. Adams propounded the equity theory wherein every employee wants to arrive at equity in the rewards provided to him or her. So every employee wants that the reward that are provided. So if I am doing this particular job and a person same experience in some department, same department, other department is doing, the reward or benefit that he is getting and what I am getting should be same. Same industry, same level, what other person is getting, I should get. This is basically equity theory. This theory holds meaning of equity in terms of perception of employee, not employer. So that is what I am telling. From the employee part, what I am getting, is it equitable and comparable to what others are getting or not? These are two theories of compensation. Now let us discuss about industry compensation. So organizations sometimes need to compare their structure with that of other organization in industry to gauge whether employee are underpaid or overpaid. For this, data on labor market, demand and supply and other relevant data. So like I have been telling you, your pay should be at par what other people in the same industry are giving. Your employee should neither be underpaid nor should be overpaid. Now you will say, where I will get this data? It is very easily available. Labor market is there, various platforms are there, through consulting firms, you can get it very easily. So you should keep getting it and keep analyzing it. Apart from this, industry compensation empower employee with industrial benchmarking standards to compare their compensation with various industry domains and functional groups both in their native countries and global market. So in their own country as well as in global market, it helps in comparing and also in benchmarking whether the compensation is at par or not. Industry compensation provide relevant information on salary trend, working condition, minimum wages, other work related issue to employee, employer and trade union. So all this salary trend and everything, for this all perspective, this industry compensation is important. Now when we talk about executive compensation, first of all, who are executives? Executives are people at the senior level. So for example, we can say people at the director level and who are member of the board, and in some companies even people at the VP post are considered in this executive band. So their compensations and benefits are slightly different, some additional perks are there. One important thing which happens in structure as person grows across levels is that companies which have fixed and variable pay, so variable component keeps on increasing. So when you are at a lower level, for example 100% you will be getting based upon your performance, then it might happen that it might change to 80-20 as you move up, 60-40, and at senior level it might happen that it is 50-50. 50 depends on your performance, 50 on the company's performance. So now then let us discuss these parts. Cash compensation. In many companies for executives, this is a part that apart from the monthly salaries that they are getting, some certain amount in form of cash is also provided. Long term incentive plan. Having a person at senior level is important, because if a person at director or some level leaves, it can create a vacuum, because a strategic level person is leaving. So many companies have this long incentive plan, so that they give it to that particular person, that if you are staying for this many years, you will get some additional benefits. Short term incentive plans, for short term they are given some additional plans. Executive benefits. So one common example is giving a good car and driver to the person, giving him some club memberships from the company's part, reimbursing the petrol fuel to him. All these are basically benefits. Perks, some other things which you can provide. For example, company owned and rented flat you are providing to the person which is near to the company. You are providing some educational benefits to his or her children. So all these are basic perks you are providing. These are executive compensation. Now compensation administration, how to administer the compensation. So compensation administration is a long journey which starts from the HR journey that we have taken. You analyze the job, you evaluate it, you develop the pay structure, conduct various surveys, do the job pricing, and do the compensation revision and control basis the market trends. So this is about the compensation administration. So friends, this is all about from today's video. In next video we will complete a little part of compensation that remains, and then mainly focus upon the rewards part and study about it. In case you have any confusion, my dear friends, you can write on our mail ID, which is medu.study@gmail.com, or you can mention in the comments